What's up, my YouTube fam? This is Larry with the Best Credit Repair channel, and we're gonna have an exciting class today. This class is really all about these third parties, right? And how they're collecting information. I got a lot of shocking information on you about all these third parties and what kind of information. I'm gonna give you the websites, maybe some of the phone numbers. I'm gonna bring some shocking news to you why it's so difficult to get stuff removed and why we need to attack these third parties. But because the credit bureaus, like, they think they slick, they may not even be going to the creditors, right? They may be going straight to these third parties, seeing if they can connect any of that information that is reported on their big three credit reports and use that as verification information, right? Because maybe they're not getting these reports back in 30 days. You got to remember, we don't work, they don't work for us. The credit bureaus is like, hey, we got your back, creditors. Even if it's wrong, we're not going to take it off. We can verify with other places to show that it's accurate, and then we can keep it going because you pay us. You keep our lights on. So we want to make sure we take care of y'all. We're not worried about them consumers out there. We want to keep them consumers broke and coming after y'all, right? But we got you. So we need to start, we at war. So we need to make sure that we're going after these third parties and cleaning up this information, because they could be reporting stuff on you don't even know because you didn't know about it. We're going to cover all that today, right? But first, please like and subscribe to the channel. I thank you very much for all my new subscribers coming to the channel. Hey, this channel is all about keeping it real with you. I'm not trying to give you no BS or none of that. I am here to give you vital information to help you on your credit journey. So I do have a master dispute package, has all this information in it. Shoot me an email. I'll send you a PayPal invoice. The master dispute package is $70. Got a lot of great information in there. And on top of that, when you buy the package, I'm still here to help you. You got my phone number, you got my email address. If you got questions, you can reach out to me. I promise you it's well worth it, right? But I appreciate every single one of y'all. So I know where you're ready. Let's get into it. First thing I'm going to introduce you to what's going on. Below is a list of consumer reporting companies updated in 2020. The consumer reporting companies collect information and provides report to other companies about you. These companies and these reports to inform a decision that provide you with creditor, employment, rental housing, insurance, and in other decision-making solution. The list below including the 3 national credit reporting companies and several other reporting companies that focus on certain market areas of consumer segment. This list gives you tips so you can determine which of these companies may be important to you and also make it easier for you to take advantage of your legal rights to obtain information in your consumer report and dispute suspect inaccuracies on your credit report with companies as needed, right? So all these people, if they house a lot of information: lending, credit card information, housing, payday, personal, title, auto, including auto leasing, student loans, security deposit financing, lease guarantees, and home rental, employment, for you to get employment screening, landlord and residential real estate management companies, tenant screening, bank, credit unions, payment processors, retail stores, and the accepted personal check screening. So all these companies hold so many things, and I'm not done. I'm just flipping the page. Companies that market and sell products and services, especially to lower income consumers. We're going to talk deep about that. And subprime credit applications such as short-term lending and rent-to-own businesses, among others. Debt buyers and collectors, insurance companies, life, health, property insurance screening, communications, utility companies, i.e. mobile phone. Get them old phone numbers off your credit report. They linking you. Paid TV, electric, gas and water, retail stores that produce return fraud and abuse screening, as well as rental stores that offer finances such as appliances and rent-to-own businesses, among others. Right? You could be getting rejected from what's on your third-party reports. It's not just Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. They want you to believe that. They want you to believe that the only thing you got to worry about is what's on those reports, right? They don't want you to know that they're credit. And it's going to get so deep when I tell you some of the big three who own these companies that you probably didn't even know. And using that information to verify, making it difficult to get deletions off your credit report because they're using their own affiliates to verify information. May not even be going to the creditors. May just be avoiding the creditors. So you have a right to dispute. You have a right to all this information. All of these companies fall under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Don't let them tell you that they don't, because they do. They have to report accurate information. That's why it's easier to get stuff off of LexisNexis and some of them accounts. It's hard for them to verify that information. We know that, and they know that. The big three know that. That's why they use all these third parties to collect information. The amount of information they collect on us is crazy, and you got to understand what they're trying to do. So let's get into it. The big three. Where is the best place to pull your credit report? And it tells you, the big three tell you, go to annualcreditreport.com. Because, you want to know why? Because annualcreditreport.com is going to give you a full 7-year picture of your credit. You can go to some of these other third parties, they give you a 2-year. Maybe they give you a 3-year, but they don't give you a 7-year snapshot of your credit. Don't you know that there could be inaccurate stuff that's 2022? Say you got some stuff from 22 to 2018. Missing information that you don't even see because the credit report you pulling only got a 2-year payment history. But they're missing a whole lot of data on you, which means that credit report is not complete. But you're pulling and you don't even know that. And there may be errors for you to dispute this stuff off, but you don't know it because you're pulling these reports that don't give you a full snapshot of your credit. When the creditor is getting your report, he gets a full snapshot. He's not getting that little bitty half-ass credit report. He's getting a full snapshot. And you not even know why you're getting denied, because it may be something beyond or not within that 2-year history that they're reporting. So get your reports. Go to annual credit report. Pull your 7-year report. Review it. Look at it. Because if you try to sue them, either you got your report from the big three or you went to annualcreditreport.com. If you go in the courtroom, I'm not a lawyer, but what consumer lawyers tell me is if you go in there with a identity IQ credit report, those lawyers are going to eat you alive. Because they're going to say, where did you get that report from? I got it from Identity IQ. That is not our website. We cannot vouch for what they're pulling or downloading on their systems. Cause you to lose your case. So go where you can use that report against them. Annualcreditreport.com. That's where you want to go. All this information, I'm not lying to you, all this information is in this package that I'm reading, which is in my master dispute package. Phone numbers, addresses, all of that. See, they don't even tell you these addresses. They don't even report these addresses to you. I'm going to tell you some of them. You're going to be like, man, they ain't even, I don't see that on my credit report when they send it to me. No, they're not going to send you that. They don't want you to know that. They don't want you to know none of that. So let's get started. Now we're gonna first start off with tenant screening. For all y'all people that understand, well, how are they verifying this is my account on this credit report for an eviction? All right, let's get to it. Temporary Information Corp, CIC website, CIC Reports with an S.com. Conduct background screening services for landlords and residential real estate management companies. Information includes eviction and criminal background. You can call 800-288-4757 and hit that option 5. This is all under tenant screening. CoreLogic's rental property solutions. Website is rental.corelogics.com. They collect and report comprehensive information about landlord-tenant actions such as prior evictions, address history. Remember, get them addresses off. Them addresses is getting y'all public record background checks to identify prior criminal and judgments, include prior prison sentences, present on government managed sex offenders, and unknown terrorist data. All right. Next one, Experian Rent Bureau. Did you know Experian had a rent bureau? Put in the comments if you knew or you didn't know. The website experian.com/rent bureau. You can request a form to request that report. Collects rent history payments data from property owners and residential real estate management, electronic rent payment services, collection companies, that make information available to multifamily housing industries through tenant screening reporting companies. Experian also includes some positive rent data to receive from Experian rent bureaus in its standard credit reports. All right, y'all didn't know Experian. See, Experian be hiding stuff from y'all. First Advantage Corporation Resident Solution website FADV.com. FADV.com. You can request this report. Provides background screening services. First Advantage is being acquired by Silver Lake. Okay. Next one, Real Page Inc. Inc. Leasing Desk. Website is realpage.com. Provides consumer data, AI-enabled risk scores for a focus of identity verification, tenant history, rent payments, and eviction. Check writing history as well as criminal public record search for property, animal, violence, and fraud-related criminal activity. Still on this rental screen. Screening Reports Inc. Website Screening Reports with an S.com. Provides background screening services to the multi-housing industry and offers screening services for affordable, conventional, and student housing properties. Service consists of previous rental verification of employment verification, consumer credit reports, landlord tenant eviction reports, criminal reports, sex offender reports. Next one, TransUnion rental screening. You didn't know TransUnion had a rental screening too, right? Provides tenant screening reports and estimated income, right? Resident risk scores and leasing accommodations for independent landlords and residential real estate management company. The website mysmartmove.com. mysmartmove.com. All right, see, y'all didn't know TransUnion have some. They got some other stuff. Now we're gonna do check and bank screening. One is Clarity check services. Lord have mercy. CERTEGY check services. Ask CERTEGY.com. Collect check writing history and provides check screening services primarily for rental merchants and gaming establishments who accept checks as payment. Telecheck provides account verification service primarily for financial institutions. Collect and report data on checking accounts, application, opening, and closure, including reasons for account closures, meaning your account, maybe your account went overdrawn, you didn't fix it, and they gave a reason why they closed your account. Website is checksystem.com, CHEX systems with an S.com. Next one is Crosscheck Inc. Website cross-check.com provides check verification, guarantee services primary for automotive sales and repair, building supplies, home improvement, retail, medical, and dental and veterinary industries. So You got to get to these websites, check out what kind of information they have on you. Early warning system. Website earlywarning.com assists financial institutions check acceptance companies such as retail merchant, payment processors, and other financial entities in detecting and preventing fraud associated with check accounts and payment transactions. Early Warning is co-owned by Bank of America, BNBT, Capital One, JP Morgan Chase, PNC Bank, US Bank, and Wells Fargo. Right? The company will provide one free credit report every 12 months. You got to pull it. Pull them. Earlywarning.com. The next one, Global Payment Check Services. Global Payments with an S, inc.com provides check screening and verification service for various consumer-facing industries. And then I was waiting for this one, Telecheck Services, which their website is firstdata.com/telecheck. Assists retail financial institutions and other business in reducing fraud and other risks associated with accepting payment and opening accounts under check writing and other checking account related information. Now we're on personal property. Now we're on the personal property third parties. A Plus Property by Verisk, Verisk. Website A-plus properties/Verisk.com. Collects and report insurance claims and loss history associated with home, auto, or personal property. That's why I had a video on this. You got these third parties, they may be having other people accidents on your reports or saying you filed a claim that you never did, which is causing your insurance to be higher. Just think about it. They could charge you $100 a month for insurance, but they're charging you $300 a month for insurance. So for the person that's not getting this negative stuff, he's got $100 a month for 12 months. You pay $1,200 in 4 months, right? So he's collecting more money on you to pay for the other people he's giving a discount on, just in case you file. Because what he's saying is you are at risk and you're going to file a claim, and I need to get as much money from you as possible right now before you file a claim. That's what I have to do. And that's what they're doing, right? You letting these third parties get away. LexisNexis Clue Auto and Property. All right, LexisNexis Clue Comprehensive Loss Underwriting Exchange is a claims history information exchange. It collects and reports up to 7 years of auto and personal property claims, respectively. The data provides include policy information such as name, date of birth, policy numbers, and claim information such as date of loss, type of loss, and the amount paid, and the property information. So I'm telling you, you got to pull these reports, look at it. Driver history. Website driverhistory.com provides reports to its insurance clients containing information and data collected from open public sources and government agencies regarding driving violations issued to specific individuals. Clients that are employers or potential employers can also use this report to help determine whether someone qualifies or remains qualified for a particular job. Maybe getting denied a job because of a report. But check this out. Driver history is a subsidiary of TransUnion. Right? So I'm telling these big three are connected with a lot of these other bureaus, own these bureaus, are connected to these bureaus. Insurance Information Exchange, IIX, website iix.com, collects and reports motor vehicle records, include traffic violations, data to insurance providers and respective employers. The company also provides employment and education verification services. Man, now we're on medical. These are medical, third-party medical companies. I think that's important. MIB, INC, website MIB.com, request report forms, collect information about medical conditions and hazardous advocation with your authorization. It reports this information to life and health insurance companies to assess your risk and your ability during the underwriting of an individual, rather than as a member of a group. Life, health, disability, income, critical illness, and long-term care insurance policies. Generally, you will not have an MIB consumer report unless you apply for individual underwriting life or health insurance at an MIB member insurance company within the past 7 years. Milliman link in Telescript. Website is rxhistories.com. Collects information on your prescription drugs, purchase history. You may have a prescription report about you if you authorize the release of your medical records to an insurance company and the company submit a request to Milliman. Otherwise, Milliman will have no information. Now, this is so important for y'all to get to. This is people, listen. These are third parties that deal with you because they put you in a low-income subprime category. Clarity Services. Website is clarityservice.com. You can request a score. So even if they can see you low income, now they're throwing the score on you. They want to throw some more heat on you, right? Collect and provide information on payday loans, installment loans, auto loans, and leasing. Check cashing services, rent-to-own transaction, telecommunication accounts opening, and financial services with an emphasis on lower income and subprime consumer market segment. Clarity Service is owned by Experian. You see what I'm saying? Check this out. You know what the address is for this? And they're owned by Experian? Clarity Services, P.O. Box 5717, Clearwater, Florida, 33758. Get your report. See what they're trying to hold you, because they're trying to hold you down. CoreLogix Teletrack. CoreLogix.com/Teletrack. You can request a report. Collects consumer information and provides data to payday lenders, rent-to-own businesses, furniture stores that offer financing, auto financing and leasing companies, high-risk consumer finance businesses, subprime home lending businesses, subprime credit card issuers, banks, credit unions, cable telecommunication company, and debt buyers and collectors. So listen, even when you go into these errands, they got somewhere that they're going to pull the information on you. Next one, DataX. Collects and provide payment history regarding subprime consumers. Equifax owns DataX. Website, datax.com. You can request a security freeze on here. But another one, they're owned by Equifax, but their address is in Las Vegas. 7582 Las Vegas Boulevard, Suite 693, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89123. Factor Trust, factortrust.com. Factor Trust is owned by TransUnion. Again, their address is in Georgia. Collects loan information on subprime consumers to provide predictive credit data, analysis, risk score, and solutions to short-term lenders, installment lenders, non-prime auto lenders, and leasing companies and other subprime credit providers. Microbillet /PRBC. Website is microbillet.com. provides consumer credit information, bill payment history, employment information, bank account data, property records, court judgment, addresses, and phone information on lower income and subprime consumers to businesses that offer short-term rent-to-own, auto, retail, and consumer financing lending. Pull your report, see what's on there. Supplementary reports. These companies list in this section sell data primarily to help entities manage credit and fraud risk. CoreLogix, Creed Code, CoreLogix.com/CREDCO collects reports personal data such as property ownership, home loan obligation records, property legal filing, tax payment status, rental applications, and collection accounts, consumer bankruptcy, liens, judgments, and child support obligations. So if you got a bankruptcy, you still want to check with this court. They're housing your bankruptcy information. You get it off. You getting it off LexisNexis, but you still got CoreLogix holding on to it. Right? Innovis provides ID verification data to assist with fraud and detection prevention. LexisNexis Risk Solutions. We know how to get, everybody knows about LexisNexis. Collect information from public records, multi-proprietary data sources that include such items as real estate transaction, ownership data, liens, judgment, bankruptcy records, professional license information, and historical addresses on file. Get them addresses off. Stagestream, which is owned by LexisNexis. This report company collects information from and provides supplementary consumer reports to auto lenders, credit card issuers, retail, utilities, mobile phone services provided, among other services. Stagestream is a subsidiary of ID Analysis. ID Analysis is being acquired by LexisNexis Risk. Tell you, man. And then we have utilities. National Consumer Telecom and Utilities Exchange, NCTUE. Website nctue.com. This membership of companies collect information on new telecom utility connection requests, accounts, payment histories, including delinquencies, charge-offs associated with telecommunication, paid TV, utilities, electric, gas, water services, to help companies in their industry manage customer relations. Those are all the ones I think that are important. Went over. Send my master dispute packages you wanted. Remember, you have to go after these third parties. Clean up these third parties. You see that there are multiple companies that are owned by the big three. They use information, could be using this information against you to verify that information. Got to clean them up, people. We at wars. We got to clean them up. We got to clean them up. Clean up that stuff on these third parties. But listen, I just wanted to come out. Vital information. I appreciate y'all. Please like, subscribe. Please hit the thumbs up on your way out the door. This is some good information, man. So if you need more, I help people read. If you need a credit analysis, hit me up. If you want my master dispute package, shoot me an email. I'll get it to you. It's got tons of information, a lot of good information in there. Stuff that you can go over, understand what's true, what's not true. And I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate everything y'all do. Thank you for hanging out. I know this is a pretty long video, but you know my videos are pretty long already. Maybe that's why. But you gotta like and subscribe so we push these videos out to YouTube. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. Thank you very much, and I'm out.